In this module, we will be examining the capital outlay portion of the budget. Monies allocated for this portion of the budget vary based upon the agency or government entity preparing the budget. The PowerPoint provided for this module discusses monies allocated to this portion of the budget and may include such things as construction costs for new buildings. Other areas of the PowerPoint discuss monies allocated to this portion of the budget and are allocated for equipment. The difference can be found in the government entity preparing the budget. Let's take a look at the local level of government, city and county. In the United States, counties and cities have a governing body called the Council or Commission. The governing body is known as the legislative branch of that local government. Local agencies such as the police department, sheriff's office, building and zoning, etc. do not place in their particular budgets under capital expenditure portions for construction or for new buildings or purchasing of land this particular item. This would be done at the county or city level within the overall county or city budget. Local agencies only budget for equipment in this category, which is, in Florida, a single item having a life expectancy of a year or more and costing $1,000 or more. All buildings and properties are owned by the governing body, not individual agencies under the governing body. The governing body is responsible for providing adequate office space, including buildings, to the agencies under its jurisdiction. The county must provide for the construction of a county jail. Any item within the county jail that was required for a certificate of occupancy, such as a hot water heater, also comes under the jurisdiction of the county. On the other hand, an item within the jail not required for a certificate of occupancy, such as an industrial mashed potato mixer, would be the budgeting responsibility of the agency head operating the jail. This can become quite complicated for local officials, but the easy rule to follow is whoever places the property inventory control number on the equipment becomes the party responsible for including it in its budget. The PowerPoint also mentions bond issues. Local governments are empowered to purchase land, buy and/or construct buildings for government operations. The purchase must take place in the fiscal year. To do this, since it is a rather large amount of money, often governments secure bonds where that particular government pays for the bondholder so much a year until the amount of the bond is satisfied. Some local sports stadiums are funded in this manner. On the local agency level, there is another form of revenue used to fund equipment. This is known as impact fee funding. Generally, when one builds a new building or house, a fee is attached whereby those monies go into a pot for the use of purchase of any new equipment necessary to cover new growth in that particular jurisdiction. For example, if the police chief needs to add 2 new patrol officers due to increased growth in the city, the patrol cars for these officers can be funded from the impact fee fund. In this case, the chief would ask for these cars in his or her budget, and the city would fund the vehicles from the impact fees instead of from other forms of taxation.